Yo, what's going on everybody? I'm going to show you guys how to farm the heck out of decorations and those parts and materials. So what we're going to do is to set it up first, obviously you need camp 10 and or area 10, this camp right here, then area 3, this camp right here. You could also use area 9 as well for that area 10. I'll go more into detail, but just have area 10 and area 3 available. So then you come and you go to area 10. There's going to be uncut version, okay? So that way there's no steps that you guys are missing or getting confused about. So we're going to come here. First, what we're going to do is we're going to rest.
Let's stay on our toes.
And we're going to go plenty and nighttime. So this is very important. It has to be plenty and nighttime to set it up. So we're going to go and we're going to look for the moon phases. There's this one moon phase that we are looking for that's right before the full moon to get this whole thing going, the whole farm going, but you have to do this setup to get the farm going. Okay, so once you're area 10, you sleep, you come out, you kind of go over here and you come to the left right here and you will see the moon right above that mountain right there. Now the moon comes out about 30 seconds after, so what you can do while waiting for the moon is just farm these things. As we all know, these are very important, at least for now. So you can just farm up these honey, and this is how I like to do it, just to optimize the heck out of every moment that I'm playing. So the moon is, as you can see, is still not out, so we'll just wait for it right here. And by those mountains, it'll come out very, very soon. So just give it a couple more seconds. Let's see. Any moment now. So you can grab those items while you're waiting. As you can see, it still takes a few seconds to come up. Once your screen starts getting brighter, then that means the moon is coming out. Okay, the moon is coming out. As you see, okay, that's the furthest one from what we want, okay? So this is basically the new moon happened one phase ago already. So this is a phase after the new moon. So what we will do is we'll go back to our tent. And now that we know that this moon phase is the furthest, there's pictures online that you can look for the moon phases. So then what we will do is we'll come again and oops, almost messed that up. We'll go plenty, nighttime again, confirm. Now we know the next moon phase is going to be smaller. Same shape, but just cut off more from the right side. So we'll go here again. And then another trick I'll show you guys as well after this. So while we're waiting for the moon, obviously we can farm these. If you want to farm them, you don't have to farm them. You could just chill and watch the moon rise. So you go farm these, farm that. Now if you've already done this farm and you're setting it up again, what you could do is obviously you have to use those materials that we're going to farm later. This is only for people who have already farmed. So what we could do is we can go to base camp, right? Because every time we sleep and we rest, what happens is those people that you haven't farming for you will also be getting.
Would you like to trade something?
You know, they're gonna gathering materials for you. So each time you rest, this is gonna go up. So make sure you're not full on this. So come and grab your stuff. Don't worry about the moon
The people
phases.
from
It's gonna
Zeus
get,
told me to tell you they
um,
said hello.
you know, you'll get it done. Uh, if you've already done the farm, that night flower pollen is what we're farming for, okay? And obviously I could just grab this because it's just gonna get reset later. Um, that's not what we want to grab, but you can come right here. Look, as you see, it's still that phase, okay? So you don't have to be at camp 10. You can be base camp, right? I just like to be over there. Base camp might be easier to see spot the moon, honestly.
Always happy to take
So
requests.
we go right here. We go again, rest, plenty. So I got the furthest one, so I have to do this like a couple more times. So plenty, nighttime. So I have to do this 3 more times to get the moon phase that I
Yeah,
want.
thanks.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go in here.
Potential targets appeared.
The moon
Check your
phases
map when you're
are
ready.
always in order. So once you see the first moon phase, the rest will follow in the exact order. Okay, so you might get a different moon phase than me. Just look at the picture online, and then you will see what moon phases will come after. So I'm going to sleep again, um, and then I have to sleep 2 more times. I could have went and checked up on Nata. So I'm gonna go to base camp, so that way every time I wake up, I can grab the stuff from Nata.
A giant bigger walls.
Another thing you can
I guess
do
they prefer the planet
um,
too.
is obviously
More
check over
plentiful
here,
flora
see
brings
if you
with it
have
more medics
any,
for recovery.
you know, crazy hunts, you know, like that tempered oat duna. You know, you can save that as an investigation. So we're going to go. We're gonna go base camp for right now. I already know what moon phase I'm at, like I said, because of the picture. So you can just look up Monster Hunter Wild moon phase.
Would you like
I'm
to
just
try
going to
something?
come right here, just look, because this is what we're looking for. This is the end goal, okay? These gold tickets, gold relic tickets. A ticket's used by Wiberians. Hand it over when melding to get a great discount. And then later I'll show you what that does. And you can also get these, but honestly that's not really worth it.
Bye.
So I'm going to rest again. So this is the uncut version, so if you already know what you're doing or just need the farm section, you can always skip. But I wanted to get the full setup going. And also you need lots and lots of points, okay? Points are very, very important. So I need to rest 1 more time, but I'm gonna go to Nata again to grab the ticket,
Yes.
if there is a ticket. So you have to reset this.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
So let's see. Okay, he doesn't have any of it, right? So she's not selling it. None of these other characters sell those things that we really want. Only Seka does, okay? So keep that in mind.
Everyone in
And
the
then
village
obviously
said
you
they can
see
help too.
it's went up to 6 out of 6. So make sure you're, you know, coming here and looking for the things that you need. I'm gonna go with some para mushrooms because I need those. Yeah, we'll just keep that on that, and honey's pretty important as well. And just make sure you're coming and choosing the 3-star ones because those will be the easier ones.
Goodbye.
So let's look at the moon. So the moon is still coming out. What I could do is always utilize min-max, right? We want to maximize our time all the time. So you can come and look for any quest that you haven't done. So let's see the moon. It should be 1 more than the one that we need, okay? So any second now the moon will come out. Here it comes. Okay, so exactly, right? This is the 1 moon phase before the one we actually need. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back
Forget supplies.
and rest
I'm
again,
gonna
okay?
take a cat nap.
So we're gonna rest 1 last time. That's for me. For you, it might be the first try you do, and you're gonna get the moon phase, okay? So just, oosh, I almost messed that up. I need to stop doing that. I could have absolutely destroyed that. So once we come out, same routine. We're gonna check with Nata, right? And this will be our last rest. So after this, we won't be checking with Nata. We're gonna be farming for those pollens, okay?
Yes.
So we're gonna check with him to see if
Would you like to trade
our
something?
friend said, yep, see, golden mail tickets, boom. We're gonna grab those. Yep. And then if you want to grab those armor spheres, you can. It's up to you. Uh, but I'm not going to grab
I
it.
can help you source
And you see,
materials.
every time you rest, 2 of those things are going to get 2 out of
Bye.
16. So you need to rest 8 times to get full. And then obviously with all the moon phases coming out, so I could show you, we could check right here to get any quest 7-1. You see that tempered Gormagala, that's a pretty good one. You could make an investigation. And if you're much higher level, then then you probably will not need any of that. And you probably won't even need to do this farm, but this is for us noobs right here to min-max. So I already know what phase it's going to be, but I'm just going to show you guys so you guys can know what phase to look at, okay? So this would be a phase right before the full moon, okay? So once it comes out, then we can look at it. Now another way to min-max as well is put on, oh wait, before I do that, look, that's the moon, okay? So basically it's chopped a little from the left side. That's the moon we're looking for, okay? Once we know that moon is up, what we're going to do is we're going to rest one last time, but there's going to be a change this time, okay? We're going to go rest plenty, but we're going to choose evening, okay? So this is going to be right before the moon rises, okay? So that's the moon rising is where that plant comes to life, okay? So we're going to do that. Now the last setup, okay? Should be the last setup we need to do. So once we spawn in, now obviously I'm min-maxing, right? I'm gonna go to Nata and
Would you
trade.
like to trade
I'm gonna go to
something?
Seka, boom, gold melting tickets, grab, right?
Okay.
And now
Bye.
the last setup is going to be go to quest counter, okay? Post and join, optional, and there's going to be this Leviathan's temper. You're hunting for a tempered Balahara, okay? So we're going to do that. So now remember that 10 and 3, right? In area 3 and 10. What you can do is go to area 3, okay? You don't have to go to area 3 first, but this is how I do it, and you'll know why, okay? So we're gonna go there, and what this will do is it'll spawn you at nighttime in the quest, right? Evening time, right before the moon comes out. So what I like to do is we have enough time for the moon to come out, so grab all these mushrooms. So you spawn right here, sprint with your sacred and jump, okay? And you're gonna climb. So what I like to do is come right here, farm this, okay? The moon is still has yet to come out, so we have a lot of time, okay? Grab these, grab that. This is just to min-max. You don't have to grab any of these if you do not need to. Grab that. Our flower is right there to the right. You can farm this. That's the flower that we're looking for. It still hasn't bloomed yet, okay? So we're going to grab this. You see, it still hasn't bloomed because the moon hasn't come out. Look, we're going to grab that and look, watch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and look, that flower is slowly started blooming. Look, you see, boom, started blooming, right? This is really just to min-max the whole farm, right? So this is the flower. This is the flower that we need. No, this is the main farm that we're doing, but the whole setup is for this, right? And obviously all those things that I showed you guys to min-max, you don't have to. Now we're going to go to area 10, okay? Go to this tent, and you can only grab 2 of these flowers, all right? And we're going to go this way, all right? So you spawn, we're gonna come to this lonely tree right here. What I like to do is grab this sleep herb as well, because I need those tranquilizers. You have to get off your sacred and grab this flower as well, okay? Now, after you grab this, what we're going to do is we're going to return from quest, okay? Return from quest, and you're going to most likely spawn at base camp. Any camp you spawn in does not matter. Okay, confirm, saving. We're gonna move on, and then I'll show you what next step is. This is where the farm comes in. Okay, so all the setup is done. This is where the farm comes in. You can speak to him, but remember, he doesn't reset unless you rest or a certain amount of time has passed. Okay, so you see he's not resetting. So you come back to quest counter, post a quest. We're gonna do the same exact thing. Leviathan's Temper. I like to go to camp 3 because there's a little farms to do around there. Go ahead and start the quest. And you're going to spawn right here again, right? And another thing to point out is I have a lot of botanist, and as you see, I have the botanist and geologist skills active. Okay, I went ahead and put armor sets just for this, just so I can grab these things, and they'll give me more. And as you know, those mushrooms are really, really important down there. So having these two skills can help out a lot. Now, like I said, you don't have to farm these things. You can just wait by the flower over there. When it spawns, you can move on. But I just like to do something while I'm, waiting. But you can be on your phone. You could come up here and just camp for the flower, right? And it's gonna bloom in 3, 2, 1, shkabayam. See that? Look. See, it's just perfect timing. You can farm all those, come, and then it'll bloom. And spam your circle or whatever button you're playing on. Once you grab that, then go to camp 10. If this is destroyed, because sometimes this gets destroyed, you could go to camp 9, and I'll show you how to go from camp 9, okay? Okay. Now, we just spawn right here. We just jump down. Your camp 10 is over there, as you see. You're just going to go a little from the left right there, right? And that tree is the same tree that we're looking for. I'm just grabbing a few things as we're going. And I'm going to jump off right here and grab this. Boom. There we go. And I'm going to return from quest. And this is how the farm goes, right? You're just constantly doing this. And it's pretty easy. It takes me about 2 minutes for that whole farm. And you get 2 for 2 minutes. And then, but you need a lot of points. So, but you shouldn't have any issues with points if you've been playing this game and you're like HR 50 plus. You should have a lot of points. But yeah, that's how you do this farm. And then the golden melt tickets, let's see. Okay, so after you've done that farm for a while and you feel like, you want to go ahead and start doing the Nata. So what you can do is obviously rest, come out, check with Nata like I was showing you guys, and then grab the tickets. Once you grab the tickets, you will come over here to Suja Peaks, right? And once you spawn, I'm already here, but I'll just do it just for you guys. So you come right here and you come to this melding lady, okay, to the melding pot, Vio. You talk to her. Now there's 2 type of those tickets that we're looking for. One type is for melding decorations. So obviously we want the highest for the weapon and the highest for the armor. So for the weapon, you come and remember those gold tickets that we were farming. So look at this. We're getting 10 weapon decorations just from one of those. Each farm, remember, gave us 2 of those flower blooms, right? And each 2 gives us 1 of these, or each one you can exchange for 1 gold ticket. So 10 of these, right? And look, we grab it, boom, look at that. All 3 stars. All of them, right? Like, it's crazy. Take all, right? And then the other one, like, obviously you have to do armors, right, as well, because that's how we farm. With armor, you get 20. Insane. Right? So I'm, you know, spending it obviously to show you guys as well. But look at all these decorations. You get 20 just from one gold ticket, right? And then look at the craziest part. Those other tickets, the gold ones, you can change from ancient weapon fragments. Look at this crazy. 15. This is like farming Arkveld like 3 times. Look at that. Insane.
Are you looking
So
for something?
definitely farm this, guys. It's, you know, it might get patched soon, so please farm it. It is, you know, it's one of the best farms. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this helped you guys, and hope you guys like the uncut version. And also, please subscribe, guys. See ya.